they'll be annoyed that there is no money in their pocket. They will be more annoyed when there is now a request. So you see the two of them working together, wisdom and wealth. Wisdom and wealth. The second stronghold is 300,000 naira in a month. He collected the salary, paid the children's school fees, bought them school uniform, bought them shoes, and he spent like 200,000. And then you come as the wife and say, it's been long we ate chicken in this house. I need 60,000 to go to the market. Sir, are you now saying that we should not eat in the house? That's not what we are saying. What we are saying is that at that time, you should find out how much they are selling some fish. The roasted one. 3 in 1. That has egg inside, so that you remove the egg and separate it in the stew. Even the man will understand that is the situation of things. But if that is the time you are asking for 60,000 and then you're asking for a week, and you want to do Ghana weaving, it's Kenya braid. Bone straight. Bone curve. That's not the time. There is a time that your husband even knows that, you deserve this thing. And they will do it. There are also men that you need to tell. Yes. There are some men are blind. They are blind. They just tell you, this your clothes is tearing you. Go and give the tailor downstairs to help you. Instead of saying, let's go to the market and get you new clothes, I think you. And there is a time, you know that he has it. When we got married broke. It's not, broke. I did not say poor. Broke. So most of the times we fight. Not because she was demanding. In fact, I love her for that. She's not materialistic. There's something wrong with a materialistic wife, please. If you have the money to take care of it, why not? She is not. But you know, my inability to take care of her and the child at that time was an issue to me. Men, am I still on point? Yes, sir. That is something to me. Like, There was a day she cooked beans, and we thought of eating that beans for 3 days. And we didn't have freezer. We didn't have fridge. Nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. She cooked it, and then the following day, I was going to the office. At that time, I was working as a pastor somewhere at that time, and then I was expecting to take that beans to the office. And then she came to me. I said, what is it? Talk. He said, the beans. I said, what happened to the beans? She said, she got there this morning to warm it. And it was smelling. I said, beans smell. Is there any food that doesn't smell? She said that when she tried using spoon to stir it, that something white like this was following the spoon. I said, where is it? I went there. When I opened the pot like this, the odor that came out of it, I was furious. Furious, like it was her fault. Why didn't she wake up very early to warm that beans, knowing that beans was our lifeline? I think it lasted for 3 days. We're not talking because of beans. If you accosted me that time and say, why are you fighting with your wife? I will not be able to say it was beans. But you know what? It was all poverty. If I'm telling you this morning that when we were poor in those days, I used to call her baby, forget it. What baby? I can't even remember what I used to call her. What did I used to call her? I can just say, excuse me. Or, hello.
Hello. Yes. Excuse me.
I'm telling, hello. Yeah, that's me. I'm telling me. So, okay, so what are we doing? You. Blah, blah, blah. But when God began to bless us, and we started seeing how Pastor Kayode Kumaya and Mommy Esther Kumaya are doing their marriage. My father, Pastor Kayode Kumaya, will stand on the pulpit and say, my girl, my baby. Then I began to practice it too. Now, I want to call her babe, baby. And we are not pretending. It's not mechanical. When we wake up in the morning, it's not mechanical. It's not that we now sat down and said that when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we must do is to hug each other. And as I'm saying it now, be learning it. Because many of us didn't see it in our parents' marriages. Have you seen your dad hug your mom before? When we got to Lagos 2 years ago, the agent we paid the house rent to came to our apartment and said, yeah. And told me, he said, you, this is your room. This is your wife's room. These are your children's room. I looked at him. He's 65 years old. So I looked at him and said, oh, that's how he's rolling his whole family. He has his own room. The wife has her own room. It doesn't mean that you cannot do that. But there must be a master's bedroom for the two of you. And there thou shalt sleep. Some things we saw in our parents are not correct. And I'm telling you with my bold chest, it's not correct. It's not correct. And we hug her. We hug. And we do the same thing with our children. They hug us. My children hug me. I'm using me in particular. Because men, especially our dads, the day your dad hugs you, even you'll be feel like, did you hug transformer? I have an half sister. I think she's 16 years old. My dad gave birth to her when he remarried. So one day I was at home and my dad was coming. As the girl had my dad on, the horn of his car, she went to hide. And then my dad came in. And as my dad came in, he just said, push her! And my dad said, you went to hide from me. And did like this to her. I said, my dad is coming, you went to hide. Yeah, he comes back like this, he goes straight to the TV. to check if it is hot. I'm telling you. It's hot like this, you hear your name. And you are in for it. It won't ask you if you switch it on or not. How can my TV be hot? If not that you have watched it. And some of you, it's already there. You don't know that you are learning. So you have your children too, and they want to watch TV with you. I say, go to your room. To your room. It's TV. It's happening to you. It's in you. I took Emmanuel one day. We didn't have TV that time. I said, let's go and watch football. And I took him to watch. After first half like this, I said, Daddy, let's go back home. We didn't have TV that time. When we now bought our own TV, today now, sometimes when I'm watching football, my wife will say, oh yeah, go and sleep. I'll say, leave him. My wife one day said, it's like, yeah, you like the company of my son. When we are watching football together, he hates Chelsea with passion. I am a Chelsea fan. So we score like this, I look at him, I say, we play. We do all of that. It doesn't reduce me as his dad. Many of us thought by frowning at them is when they will now respect you. No. What they will do to you is that, it's coming. You will think it's respect. Something happened, I'm closing. Something happened between myself and my wife recently. And my wife said that I can't look at you and talk to you about it. And I told her, I said, I am your husband. When we are doing marriage, I am not your pastor. I am your husband. Look at my face. Don't say that, don't touch my anointing, touch me. Be on your feet.